I've shared seek first to understand before being understood, and I wanted to share the alternate side of that. It was really difficult to figure out how to be understood, because I knew how to understand really well. To be understood in a relationship, you have to prevent the other person from becoming defensive. The moment that you see your words causing them to be defensive, you're losing them. Like, you're not going to be able to get through to them unless they're extremely good at understanding, which most people aren't. Avoid making them wrong, even if they are 100% wrong. You have to make how they are okay. Even if you aren't that way, you have to acknowledge their side, but it's okay that you're like this. I'm not saying you shouldn't do this, even if you actually think that they shouldn't do that, because the point here is to not express your feelings. The point here is to express your needs. You can dance around what you think is like, obviously you shouldn't do this to someone. If you say that, that's going to be extremely hard for them to hear, and it'll make them defensive. So there's two separate issues. One is expressing your emotions and how you feel, and the other is expressing your needs in a way that you can actually get them to meet them. And this is what I'm talking about, is the need expression part. You can express your emotions to a third party about this person in order to get it off your chest and make you don't have to restrain yourself, because the third person, they're not affected by your emotions toward the other person. Tell them it's not a big deal, even if it's a huge deal in your mind. Even if it's a huge deal, tell them it's not a big deal, because that's the only way to get your need met and cause them to not be defensive. It's to neglect your emotions about it right now. Even if your emotions at times have caused you to be like, oh my God, this is the most annoying thing in the whole world. Throw that aside. Don't show any frustration. Don't say key words like disappointed, sad, frustrated, mad. Anything that's negative related, even in the slightest, avoid saying those things. Avoid saying, no, I'm not mad, I'm just, a little disappointed. Don't even say that. Don't say the little disappointed, because at the end of the day, you don't need them to know how it makes you feel. You just need them to stop doing it. So that is what the goal is here. And that takes mental acrobatics. This is what you're doing. You're jumping through hoops to be understood, and in the easiest way. Otherwise, you know how it goes. Arguments, you'll start yelling at each other, and if you're yelling in any kind of argument or conflict, just stop, because neither side is able to understand the other side. You will get nowhere most of the time. So that's a basic outline of how to express your needs in a palatable way in a relationship that I've experienced working extremely well.